What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to kind of do a short video today talking a little bit about personal instances and how they work in this game. So right now I'm currently in the ruins of Guck, which is Lower Guck. This is a perfect place to fight as a Paladin. Tons of undead, tons of things to do, but usually it's one of the most camped zones in the entire game. So my goal right now, if I want to kill some stuff, I'm going to struggle. I could join a group, but it's not really what I'm trying to do right here. So let's start a personal instance. So we'll go down to here to our difficulty button. I can hop into any of the difficulties, and they have recently added more difficulty 0 instances, where if the lobbies get too full, more things will get added. But I want to do a personal one. So right down here we have a couple checkboxes. Enable personal, and I can make it a solo instance. It doesn't necessarily, I want it to be a solo instance for this video, but I could make it whatever I wanted to be able to add like my friends to it. We're going to do a 3. And my window just disappeared. Alright, let's see. I want to do a 3 so I can get a couple shards. I wouldn't do anything higher than 3 if you're solo, just because the 4s, almost everything is dual classed and everything takes forever. You can pick as a group if you have a group, but right now I just want to do my own solo instance. Game starts creating my instance. I'll load in, and it's going to put me at the zone in. This little part right here takes a little bit because it's building the instance for you. So we'll give it a second, get loaded in. We're going to do a little bit of fighting. Now, if you're thinking that you can load in and go kill a bunch of names, you can, but the names aren't guaranteed to be up when you first load in. It's just like if you're in a normal instance. So we're in a personal instance right now. It hasn't populated it yet. Got some frogs running around. I'm gonna hit myself in Viz. Let's get down to the safe hall. I have levitate going on because I have the personal damage shield on from Wizard, just to make my life easier. Since it's going to break anyway, let's go ahead and kill this. And one of the things I had worked on is I got a Ghoulbane yesterday, and I also have a Soulfire, and I want to compare the two, see which one I want to use. I've got 2134 or 2745. I think I'm gonna take my Soulbane, my Soulfire clicky, and we're gonna shove it in the Ghoulbane. So now my Ghoulbane has the proc of Ghoulbane, and it has the clicky of Soulfire. And because I want to be able to easily use that, I don't need to taunt when I'm in here by myself. So, to be able to take a clicky proc out of an item, you need to get it to at least level 3. To be able to take a combat proc out of an item, you need to get it to at least level 4. Which is another reason why I'm here trying to get higher end motes. Higher level your gear is, just the more ability you have, the better it functions. Every time you level it up, it gets a little more of the stats it has. It gets a little more of the AC or damage. It just is very beneficial to level your gear up. Alright. Now the annoying gargoyles that, no matter what, are always going to aggro. I don't want to be in balanced. Balance doesn't really do me any good. And of course all my buffs are wearing off because I waited too long while trying to decide what I wanted to do. So, alright, we're going to pop Divine on. And the reason I like the Divine for this setup is, as a wizard, I can blast the hell out of everything. And every time I cast, I'm healing myself. Very, very good invocation. I think that's going to lead to, if you have at least one healer in your setup, a lot of variation on what you're able to do. I would highly recommend persistent casting. If you watch, I keep getting interrupted here. Persistent casting will help with that. Make life a little easier. Alright, I am slowly dying. I am not sufficient level to use that item. That is awesome. Should have paid attention to that. Hopefully I didn't bite off more than I can chew here. I think what is my favorite thing so far about this version of the game is there is plenty that you can do. You feel powerful, but it doesn't completely remove challenge. Like, things can still be hard. Like, I'm steadily getting my butt kicked here. If I can get rid of some of these things, I might be able to recover. Like, if we can get rid of this clay one. I thought that DD was going to stick. I was really hoping. Give me one more. Thank you. Okay, now we got this guy. Let's Tash. A little slow. His pet's still beating on me, but I'm not worried about his pet. They made it where when you kill an enemy, their pet immediately dies, which has led to some interesting bugs if you get charmed. If you get charmed, you're their pet, and if your party members kill the monster, all of a sudden you die. It's an interesting bug. Cool, we lived. So the path has now been cleared. Toss some heals on myself. Now that I'm safer, we'll toss on invisibility versus undead, and let's see what's up. I love this zone. I've spent too much time here, though. This is where I've leveled pretty much every combination since I got into this. So, the supplier's not up, the assassin's not up. I was hoping to get an extra bag. Oh well. Go downstairs. Be up over here. Or wizard, wand ghoul. Savant's not up. Wizard. Cavalier's up. We can go kill the Cavalier. Let me get some mana and we'll go kill the Cavalier. Switch back to Recover for the time being. Should have clicked that on. Recover is another invocation that's really, really good. I'm finding myself pretty much swapping between it and Divine. Divine for the free heals, Recover for the mana regen. Basically, it doubles all regens you have. Give myself some haste. Give myself some clarity. Trying to see what else I'm missing. Missing center. So we got everything. Let's get us a friend. Wizard, you're down, my buddy. Took that shot to the face, didn't I? Switch to Divine. And then I started blasting. Oh, pet broke. Probably bit off more than I can chew at this point. This is gonna be bad. Okay, I got my pet back. I'm gonna have to actually heal a bit during this fight. There we go. Nice hit. Oh, it's a Beast Lord. Beast Lord mobs in this seem to hit real hard. That Cavalier just summoned a crappy pet on me. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I lived. See if I can keep up. Yeah, I'm stunned. We're going down. Oh, fourth and fifth thing. Yeah. See, you're powerful, but it has not removed like all the challenge from it, which I can appreciate. So let's buff back up. I could have done that fight smarter too. Part of that was my own stupidity. Think I'm bigger than I am. HP bus. Put my shielding on there. And last but not least, the damage shield. The weird levitate damage shield. Do do do. So we're back fully buffed. Let's see if we can get around there before the stupid gargoyles respawn. I wish this damage shield didn't do the levitate. I really do wish that. Like, levitate can be nice, but I don't need it for what I'm using it for. Okay, I was able to sneak by. Let's hit invis. Sneak by the next set of things. Run into a wall. Maybe I should have done it too. I like to think I'm stronger than I am. We'll go down this way. Let's get to the safe hall. Oh. I think my invis must have broke, but it doesn't look like it broke. What the hell saw me? Well, I'm dead. I'm good and dead here. I am very stunned. Very, very stunned. Yep, there we go. Well, that was short-lived. I don't know what saw me. So Guck is still Guck. Give me my clarity, please. I'm seriously not sure what saw me there. Oh, I know what happened. I'm an idiot and didn't stop. I didn't switch to Invis versus Undead. That's 100% my fault. Oops. See, no matter how powerful you are, you can't, it still doesn't offset being an idiot. One more buff, and then let's see if we can beat the gargoyles. Get past them before they respawn. Wow. I can wholeheartedly believe I did that, though. I didn't switch back to Invis versus Undead. Like, why did they aggro? Oh, you kind of made it easy on them, Doug. Bad, Doug. Alright. Hopefully nothing's respawning and we can just kind of cruise the stupid spiders back up. See if we can sneak around the corner and doesn't aggro. That's very nice, very nice. That's lucky. Invis myself. Hopefully these haven't respawned. One has. Get here. Got lucky. Okay. Well, after a short, screwy being a dumbass, here we are. Okay. Now we're in a good spot. We should be able to do things here. I'm going to start pulling. Got two. Two is fine. Make one of them my friend. Alright. Now that I've spent plenty of time faffing around, let's actually gain some experience. I think my goal is I'm going to work over toward the Frenzied Ghoul. Not because I need an FPSS, I actually have better than that. But I really want a good spot to gain some experience. That's a pretty good spot. Another cool thing, slash pet get lost. You can immediately get rid of your pet and kill it for experience. You don't have to have invis-mim for it. Just one simple command. And I would actually make a macro for it, but I don't do it enough to really need the macro. There's another one down. There goes his root. Okay, anybody alive? Alright. Should be one jerk over there. Start the fight off with Tesh. We'll hit slow. No, I realistically could just invis past them, but I'm here for experience. It's the whole reason I'm here. Okay. And while I'm thinking about it, the next thought about personal instances, you have this zone for 3 hours. At the end of it, when you get close, I can't remember if it gives you a 15-minute timer or a 5-minute timer. I really think it's 5. You'll get a warning pop up in yellow text saying, hey, in 5 minutes this is going down. To kind of position you to rush. Try to do the last things you can. I've rushed to go kill the Gold Lord twice when it said that. One time I was successful and got him down. One time I just barely didn't. Okay. Slow you down. See if I can get some of my health back now. Keep pressing the wrong button. I would like a heal. Thanks. No reason to be low on health if I can avoid it. Even though I've had a couple failures here, this is still insane. I'm level 30 killing these things. I'm getting about 8% per kill. So levels are going to come quickly. One of the other favorite parts about this, it takes forever to do so, but you can you can scribe every single one of your spells. So I have no more spells to go by for this trio. Well, one, because I've already maxed out Enchanter, but Paladin and Wizard I haven't. But I have no more spells to buy for either of those. So we don't have a Frenzy up. That's sadly not a surprise. So let's have some fun here. Another thing to warn about when you're getting into higher difficulties do have longer aggro range. Oop, I only wanted one of you. This is gonna end poorly, I think. He has thorns on him. I am stunned. Yeah, persistent casting is almost necessary. I have Slay Undead level 3. I have Ghoulbane equipped. This should be like the world's best place for me to fight at the moment. I'm stunned again. I'm worried about the walker coming back. I want to get at least, well, speak of the devil. Walker! Come on now. I'm stunned. And I'm dead. I was trying to lay on hands at the end. But that's a brief coverage of what the kind of things you can do in this. If it wasn't for that stun, I would have lived that fight. I would have easily lived that fight. You're powerful, but you're not invulnerable. You have to kind of strategize. You have to plan out. You have to take into respect what you can do and what the enemies are capable of. You don't just get to roll through everything, which I can absolutely appreciate. Another thing, watch your stances. Watch your stances, watch your invocations. Swap them around as you need to. Well, now the gargoyles are going to be back up. I think this is a pretty good place for me to stop the video. I'm going to continue to grind a little bit more. My goal is to try again to do more of the epic fight, more of the epic boss fights. Try out different combinations because Warrior Cleric Bard, it's very, very functional. It's hard to, they can't really seem to kill it, but it admittedly is very slow. I would like to try something with a little more damage. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit. My lockouts end on Monday, so I watch for some videos to come up probably Monday evening as I play around with it after work. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next video.